Camera's on fire. Alright, we're going to try some 50-yard groups with the Air Arms Diabolo Field Heavies, 18 grains, shooting out of the Notos. I guess I'm going to go down in this area. I'll probably throw a few sighters in to make sure I'm hitting around one. And then I'll probably group it down here and down here somewhere. Alright, let's try. Alrighty. A little bit of wind out there today. That's not good. It's a test page, so we're okay. So today we're shooting the Air Arms Diabolo Field Heavies, 18 grain. I'm going to try a few 5-round groups at 50 yards and see how well they do. A little bit of wind, but I'm going to try to shoot around it. Here we go. Let's get right into it. Maybe. I'm going to get the safety off. Ooh, that's awfully close to my camera. That's scary. Okay. Wind kind of got me on those last two. I was doing pretty good, and then the wind picked up at me, but it wasn't very reflective of what was going on at down at the target at 50 yards, because I was feeling that this here one direction and the wind down there was blowing another way. So I erred on the side of caution, and that last shot I held pretty much an inch to the right of where I held the other shots. So I really hope, I didn't see where it landed, but I hope it's close. Let's try a second one here. Now that I know it doesn't look like we're going to hit the camera. I say that. But if I do, I do. Okay, those look pretty good. These Air Arms Diabolo Field Heavies, 18 grains. I think it's fair to say the Notos likes these, and they will shoot out to 50 yards pretty respectably. And I'm at 5 power on the UTG here, okay, on the Bug Buster. So I'm not zoomed in mega far, but it is hitting at exactly 1 mil dot when I'm zoomed in at 5 power. So that's why I went with that, is to keep my hold as consistent as possible. And even with the little bit of wind that I'm seeing down there and the shifting, those look fantastic. Let's go take a look. Damn. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. I got my Red Corn Outdoors. Let me just make sure that we're still recording. Sorry I bumped you, now you're moving. Red Corn Outdoors group checker. Definitely a 1-inch group, and here's just outside of 1 inch center to center. Still not too bad. Like I said, this, I don't know where the last round hit, but for the first group I was aiming here and the wind was pushing it here, and the second group I was aiming here and the wind was pushing it there. So I don't know if you can see the wind flag. Let's see. The wind flag has been pretty much constantly blowing to the right, so I did hold a little bit to try to get him close, but that's not bad. I mean, I know that you're probably not going to get great image quality here with this GoPro, but that's not bad for 50 yards with the Notos. These pellets are working pretty good so far. Okay, I'm going to try one more group at some uncharted territory down here. We'll see. I'll aim right here and let it drift over and see if we can get a grouping in there somewhere. Alrighty, I'm going to try one more 5-shot group. It looks like my camera placement is not ideal. As long as the wind keeps pushing to the right, we'll be okay. If it switches and pushes to the left, well, we'll find out. Here we go. Safety. That's close.
Oh, level out, come on!
You know what? The group started off not so good. The first shot went wild.
Timber!
And the other ones looked pretty good. So I'm just gonna say screw it. Load up 7 more rounds and just keep dumping at that same spot. We'll see what we get out of the deal. I mean, it's 50 yards. There's definitely some wind blowing. I got all kinds of excuses. If you want to hear more, let me know. Send you some in the pinned comments. %, it's all coming down to that wind. Okay, well, camera's gonna have to do the telling of the tale on that one, but again, that looks really respectable. Light wind, died off quite good. It looked like they almost all went right through that same ½ inch maybe to the right of where I was aiming. Elevation wise though, regulator's doing something, because those looked really good. Let's go take a look. I mean, 50 yards. That is not bad at all. These two are here, we're outside. This was that first shot, hey.
Timber!
It's still in the group, hey. We're gonna count it, but still, the rest of them rounds, 50 yards. Just outside of a 1-inch group, even with that one, or 2, or whatever's in there. I don't know how well my camera work is. I apologize for that. I'm too busy looking at my hand here. But yeah, that's respectable, man. 1-inch groups at 50. I would absolutely recommend using the Air Arms Diabolo Field Heavy 18 grains out of the Notos for sure. Those are very, very respectable groups. Okay, rinky-dink setup. We're gonna try to get some crony numbers before it gets too dark. Umarex Notos, shooting the Air Arms Diablo Field Heavy 18 grain. And I do have the hammer screw adjustment backed all the way out, as far as it'll go out. 676. Dog's got a red squirrel entry over there. 674. 673. 680. 680. 674. 679. Okay, can't help but feel like I just wasted those pellets, but for science. Okay, the last time I stand this way, maybe. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So for 50 yards, well, there's the just to make sure that, you know, nobody thinks I'm cheating. Anyways, 50 yards from the house, 5-shot groups, 1-inch groups, not bad, not bad. Obviously, I think I could probably, if I sat and shot a few more groups, I'm gonna probably get 1 or 2 groups that'll be a little bit smaller maybe. I'm pretty confident that I could shrink that down a little bit, but for just poking and sticking, man, I'm gonna be very okay with that. I know that the image quality is probably garbage because it's the GoPro, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Staying tuned. On to the next adventure.